I want to talk to you about Unbounce versus Card versus Elementor, and of course, we are speaking about landing page builders. And so, into this conversation, I want to do a quick comparative analysis so you are clear as to which one you should choose once you go through those three players. So, here's a review I want you to pay attention to. I want to first start with Unbounce. And when we think about Unbounce, I want you to think about scalability, but also flexibility. Okay. So Unbounce actually think of Unbounce as a drag and drop landing page builder that was actually was launched about 15 years ago, and so that's kind of cool because you are talking about a proven track record, and so the ability with the creativity that we love within Unbounce is that you have a drag and drop, that's for sure. You have A/B testing capabilities, that's wonderful. You have the ability also to actually create multiple landing pages at once. Of course, you have templates, but you also have the ability to start from a clean canvas if you really want to do things that way. Okay, so whether you are wanting to test your own landing pages, pop-ups, or sticky bars, you always have a lot of capabilities with Unbounce. What we love about Unbounce is the addition of AI, artificial intelligence. That's kind of important. And in terms of the cost with Unbounce, you have three plans. I will show you the pricing later on, but you have a launch, optimize, and accelerate. They have actually switched. They've changed the names a little earlier. I mean, now they call them build, experiment, and optimize. And they also added a fourth plan called concierge. It's just Unbounce trying to expand the monetization model that they currently have. And when we talk about the build, experiment, and optimize, we are speaking about all kinds of possibilities. Okay, and so now if you really want to really use Unbounce and really enjoy it, go with experiment or optimize. And it's always better to actually pay yearly as opposed to monthly because you can save somewhere from 25 to 33%. So that's really fantastic. Now Unbounce does fortunately have a risk-free trial. So you have 14 days where you can use the entire platform with very few restrictions. And you do have to put your credit card info though. But as long as you cancel within the 14-day window, you will not be charged. You can cancel on your own without needing to contact support, unlike some other landing page builders. So that's kind of cool in terms of the flexibility there. So overall, when you think about Unbounce, think about flexibility and scalability. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the UI and UX on Unbounce. Is it very easy to learn Unbounce? Yes, it's very easy because first of all, you have a drag and drop builder. You also have the ability to, if you want to flex your creative muscles, you can start your own landing page, not a problem. But the platform itself was built to be very user friendly, so that's not a problem. And what about the Unbounce's features? I mean, what kind of features can you have? Well, you have A/B testing. I've said this before. A/B testing is there, strong and solid, and so you can duplicate your page variants and split the traffic with just a few clicks. And so you can actually do a multivariate analysis. So, and this is also very helpful for running A/B tests to determine which page gets you higher conversions. If your goal is to actually increase your CRO, your conversion rate optimization, then your conversion rate optimization, then you have the ability to actually go through Unbounce and use their A/B testing capabilities to increase your CRO metrics. You also have what we love a lot within Unbounce landing pages, that they have something called dynamic text replacement. So without writing a line of code, you can dynamically change the text on the page just by altering the URL. And this is done with a dynamic text replacement DTR, which takes just a few minutes to set up. It's super helpful, especially if you plan on using your Unbounce pages with Google Ads campaigns. If you want to really have some kind of a synchronization there, then you will love the DTR aspect of Unbounce. If you also love speed and performance, Unbounce will really will impress you because it takes page speed very seriously, and they put a lot of work into making the pages load in just a few seconds, from their hosting setup, which they take care of for you, to image optimization. It's all covered when you are using Unbounce. No more messing with server configurations or trying to figure out which plugin is slowing your page down. So you have an all-in-one program there. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Unbounce versus Card versus Elementor. I want to talk to you about Card. So Unbounce is all about scalability and efficiency. Card, in our view, is all about simplicity, okay? And when we talk about Card, we want to talk about a no-code, one-page website builder, a one-page landing page builder, a one-page everything builder, okay? And so Card is actually a simple landing page builder based on features, functionality, pricing, and comparison of alternatives. It's one of the simplest tools on the market. And so you are able to create one-page landing pages. You can create a one-page pop-up forms, one-page websites. It's fully responsive. One-page sites can be used for personal sites, landing pages, submission forms, or one-page portfolios. If you're interested in using Card for building a simple e-commerce online store, the no-code platform allows for integrations with Stripe, PayPal, and other widgets. There's also a big emphasis on starting with templates, and the Card website builder offers a robust template gallery with over 100 to 150 options to choose from. And so that's really good. So you also have, in terms of UI and UX, you will love Card because the very easy to use, the user interface provides a helpful instructions for new users so that you can begin building right away. It includes building references that offer additional guidance as you're designing your Card website. And that's kind of cool because you have an entire system that actually is based on instruction mode, if you will. And besides basic features such as text, images, buttons, and links, Card websites can support more advanced elements, including forms, audio, video, and galleries. So in short, we think that Card is a useful tool for beginners with no coding knowledge who want to create single page sites. With Card templates, you can really easily begin creating a single page websites in the Card editor. And if you get stuck, that's the beauty of it. Card has a step-by-step guidance to help you actually through all the features. So we think based on the features I just told you, we think Card is best for small businesses, freelancers, startups, entrepreneurs, and others who require extremely simple websites and landing pages. For example, if you want to build simple, templated, single-page landing page or websites that allow for integrations with Stripe and PayPal, or if you need a beautiful landing page for your business or personal portfolio, you could benefit from using Card. Actually, that's really an important element to think about. In terms of pricing, you have Basic, which is really free and allows you to build up to 3 websites. And then you have the Pro Lite, and then you have the Pro Standards. And in some cases, they have the Pro Plus as well. So that's kind of cool. Now, one thing I want to say is that when we talk about Card, we have an element of limitation, right? With Card, you are limited to one-page websites or one-page landing pages, which is ideal for building a personal profile or a landing page to capture emails. But if the one-page concept behind Card is not enough for your site, other website builders might better suit your needs, okay? And what about the front-end workflow? Well, similar to other no-code tools like Webflow, Card's front-end is not completely freeform, as you can only drag and drop elements to specific places. And this limited malleability helps ensure that your page layout is beautiful and that your style remains consistent across the board. And if you want more customizable templates, you might want to actually have to reach out to another platform. In terms of backend capabilities, well, this no-code platform comes with full database functionality beyond CMS, but Card is not really going above that, okay? In terms of templates, Card offers both custom templates as well as basic templates to use in the Card website builder or a landing page builder. Keep in mind that some templates are only available for pro users. So Card has the templates for profiles, basic landing pages, portfolios, business sites, and sectional templates that really simulate a multi-page site. So bottom line here is that you have to really see what really works for your specific page, okay? Card offers a simple and beautiful website builder and provides a good value for money, with pro plans starting at just $9 annually, not monthly, annually. So this makes it a great choice for individuals, freelancers, and startups who need a simple one-page website and no-code tool to create landing pages. So that's kind of cool to think about. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Unbounce versus Card versus Elementor. I want to talk to you now about Elementor. So when you think about Elementor, I want you to think about just that this is a lot more than just a page builder plugin. Okay, that's a big part of why it's grown to become the most popular WordPress builder plugin. So when you think about Elementor, think about WordPress. So you have a tool that gives you a visual drag and drop interface to design your WordPress site and also landing page. So no code or technical knowledge is needed. Okay, and Elementor is packed with advanced features like a theme builder, a pop-up builder, a WooCommerce builder, dynamic content support, and more. So this is really good. Now, Elementor even offers its own cloud-hosted website solution that handles the hosting for you so that you can just focus on building your site without worrying about the technical details. So that's kind of cool. So the way you actually, the way I want you to think about Elementor, I want you to think about a tool that's great for casual users, marketers, freelancers, agencies building client sites. The cool thing about Elementor is that it lets you speed up your workflows and deliver better websites and landing pages to clients. So the theme builder and dynamic content support lets you even create custom content site and custom content landing pages and WooCommerce stores as needed. So that's kind of cool. And in terms of the Elementor interface, it's a pretty straightforward interface. Nothing really complicated here. You know, it's very easy. You don't need to actually have a PhD in computer science to really understand how to use the platform. And so in terms of the key features in Elementor, you actually have 7 of them. They're really, really good. You have a responsive design, tons of design and style option, global colors and typography. You have form builder and integrations. You have a theme builder. You have a pop-up builder, and you also have a WooCommerce builder. Now it's up to you to really see what's important for your project and what's important for your specific activity. That's going to drive your attention towards Elementor. But the bottom line here is that Elementor really offers you those 7 features that I talked you about. Specifically, a responsive design. Responsive design is really important because Elementor understands that nowadays the business, most business transactions or most traffic is coming from mobile. Talk to you about the fact that when you think about Elementor, I want you to think about third-party extensions, and which really offers you a whole new world of features. And so you have there are 2 big ways that this sort of opening helps you and makes Elementor more useful. So third-party developers can code extensions specifically for Elementor. Typically, they will add new widgets, templates, design options, features, and so on. Developers can add Elementor support to their plugin, even if their plugin is not specifically built for Elementor. For example, a donation plugin might create a special Elementor widget to add a donation form to your designs, or a membership plugin might add a new option to Elementor that lets you restrict access to a section or widget. So that's kind of a really, really good. And I want you to look right now on the screen for Elementor prices. You have the light, you have the basic, you have the business, and then you have what they call grow. And Elementor just specifies that the grow plan is for multi-websites plans. So if you are an agency, if you are a marketer, you want to really expand your offer, you can go with that. And the second screenshot I want to show you right now on the screen. It's basically the website. So the first screenshot was about hosting, right? Elementor hosting. The second one is for website builder plugin. So if you want to have Elementor as a website builder plugin, so you have the essential, the advanced, the expert, and the agency. The third screenshot is static website hosting. So here you have the prime and the elite. So you can see that really depends upon the specific type of program you want to be on, right? But the bottom line here is that you have to see what works for you, what doesn't work for you. What we love about Elementor is that you have top-notch features. You have best-in-class design options. You have speedy, helpful interface. That's really good. You have a huge third-party extension marketplace that this really makes it easy to add new widgets, features, design options. You have strong WooCommerce support. You have an excellent free version. So this is actually the most powerful of any free builder that we have actually reviewed. You have Elementor, cloud website. You have cheap prices for a few sites, and you have a huge community. So you have the ability to get support from a lot of people. And the only disadvantages we really want to highlight here is that there is no unlimited license and high prices for lots of sites, no lifetime option for or renewal discounts, and you also have performance considerations in some cases. But long story short, you have the ability to get things done a lot faster, especially when you think about the fact that they have a better WooCommerce support, better dynamic content support. You have a right-click support. You have better form widgets. You have more powerful you have a lot of things that actually go in the direction of Elementor in this case. So actually, Unbounce versus Card versus Elementor, which one should you go for, right? But before I answer that question, let me give you the approach you need to really think about. First of all, it's important to understand that when we talk about a landing page, we're talking about a page, if you will, that's designed to capture the visitor's attention and persuade him or her to take action, right? It's all about CTA. It's all about call to action. Normally, a landing page has no navigation menu, so the visitor can focus on the content and call to action. So a good landing page should have a clear, concise message matching the visitor's intent. And so a great landing page actually should have the following: a clear headline that communicates the value proposition, compelling visuals or media that support the message, a strong CTA that stands out, form or contact information that collects leads, social proof such as testimonials or trust badges. So the bottom line here is that you want to have a clear idea. You want to give the visitor a clear idea about what your website is all about, right? So that's kind of important to think about. And when we talk about the anatomy of a landing page, whether you have it through Unbounce or Card or Elementor, you got to have a headline and subheadline. You got to have visuals and media. Have a call to action button. So the CTA button must be prominent here on the landing page so that it can really draw the attention of the reader. You got to have form or contact information, and because you want to actually allow visitors to provide their personal information in exchange for access to your offer. But please, when it comes to contact information, you want to keep it simple by only asking for essential information like name, email address, and phone number. That way you are able to convert a lot faster. That's what you want anyway. You want to convert a lot faster and not waste time here. When we talk about designing a landing page, either through an Unbounce, Card, or Elementor, remember to choose the right color scheme. Think about typography tips and tricks that will elevate your content. Think about having a mobile-friendly design. You got to have a mobile-friendly design. I think I've said this before, right? That the majority of commerce transactions nowadays is happening through mobile. So you do not want to miss out on that wonderful opportunity. And you want to think about also page loading speed. So the whole idea here is to make sure that your website your landing page is loading as fast as possible. Okay. Don't forget to actually write compelling copy, highlight benefits and features of your product or service, incorporate social proof, implement SEO best practices, and also do some A/B testing. So here's the decision I want you to pay attention to now. So when we think about Unbounce versus Card versus Elementor, which one should you go for? Our choice is Unbounce. Even though Unbounce is a little more expensive, Unbounce has the all-in-one platform that you really need. Now, if your goal is to just have a one-page landing page, a very simple landing page, go with Card. And if you are actually having a landing page, if you want to create a landing page in WordPress, you want to go with Elementor or with Thrive for that matter. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just spoke to you about Elementor versus Unbounce versus Card, and I gave you actually first the review, then the approach, the decision, and now finally the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.